Hello, everyone. Welcome into Rank Masters. This is, what is this?
22?
21?
No, because I think 21 was last episode. I think that was the I'm just gonna keep saying the.
Desserts.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Desserts.
There we go.
Well, my name is Trace, and I am here with...
Me. Just me. No one else.
Seth
You don't get to know my...
Lee.
Aw, damn it. You used my full name, too. Not even Seth.
I
just
know.
Seth Lee. Wow.
Seth Lee. We are the critics of internet lists. If this is your first episode, I'm so sorry. I don't know where this intro went.
Hey, if this is your first episode, honestly, good introduction to who we are. We're the critics of internet lists, but we do not stay on topic whatsoever. And I suspect today's going to be one of those episodes.
And we're actually horrible critics.
We're very bad at criticizing lists.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
I'm in a hurry because we've had to move this around I don't know how many times.
Yeah.
And I'm stressed, and Seth is dressed like that because he's a superstar.
I know we have a few like audio listeners that won't see how I'm dressed. I just got back from an interview and I was wearing like a full suit and tie and everything, and then I'm like, I threw off the jacket and started recording the moment I got home because I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, because this is like a moment that we have, and I don't know when we're going to get a moment like this again. Next Sunday, we may have to record like 4 episodes.
I mean, honestly, if we take a break, it's not that bad. I know a lot of podcasts that like don't upload for anywhere from 1 to 6 weeks, and then they just come back. It's like, it wasn't even a season of break. It wasn't a hiatus. They're just like, we couldn't be bothered to record something. I'm like, you know what? If we miss 1 week, it's not the end of the world. I'm proud of the fact that we haven't missed a week so far. But I'm okay if we wind up missing like 1 or 2.
Okay, well, I'm happy that you have that sense about you, because I don't. There's some panic in me.
Understandable.
There's a fire underneath me that scares me.
You should probably get that taken care of and sit on some water.
Seth, what do you know about one-hit wonders?
I first learned the term from Phineas and Ferb. When they described I'm Lindana and I want to have fun as a one-hit wonder, because Lindana is Phineas and Ferb's mom, and that's the only like understanding of one-hit wonders I have. I assume one-hit wonders are songs that got popular, and then there's like the only popular song of a given band or musician or something like that. But I wanted to give context.
No, you're completely fine. I completely forgot that was I thought you were going to talk about Love Handle, and I was like,
no, they had like 2 songs.
Yeah, it's like technically I don't think they're a one-hit wonder.
They're pretty close to one-hit wonder, because like all you really know is the one song.
The heart one.
Yeah. I don't even know the name of it. You snuck your way right into my heart. Yeah, that one.
There we go. Yeah. Get a better song, Love Handle.
But they also did Robot Riot, didn't they? Yeah, in the Phineas and Ferb movie.
Idea.
Yeah.
All I know is Bowling for Soup did a version of the opening theme song.
Was it a version? I thought it was the full thing. I thought it was like the original opening theme.
No, I don't think they did the original one. They did a version.
Okay, fair.
That was played in one of the episodes. I don't think it was the original one.
Gotcha.
I honestly think the original one was probably recorded by the 2 guys that made Phineas and Ferb, because they were very musically inclined. I mean, they're the ones who did most of the Love Handle music.
Bowling for Soup is an American pop punk band. They performed the theme song to Phineas and Ferb as well as its extended edition. And they co-wrote it too, apparently. Wow, really?
Oh, really? So that is them.
Interesting. Okay, neat. Huh.
Damn, okay. I was wrong.
Anyway,
for them.
are we gonna get on topic? Is this, I mean, it's tangential to the topic.
This is the topic. We are talking about
We're talking about Phineas and Ferb today. Yeah. Fuck your plans, Trace. This is my list now.
Top 100 Phineas and Ferb episodes. Let's go.
I mean, that would barely be half of them.
Well, yeah.
There's a lot of them. And there's bringing it back too. Ugh.
So we are going to thehits.co.nz, which I'm pretty sure is New Zealand.
Yeah, I think that sounds like New Zealand.
So I guess we're going all the way to New Zealand for this list of here are the 20 biggest, best, and worst one-hit wonders of all time.
Oh, interesting.
And since this isn't in New Zealand, some of these songs I've never heard in my life.
I was gonna say, I've also I don't listen to music very often.
Yes.
So I probably haven't heard most of these.
Yes.
And this is going to be an interesting audio episode because I don't think we can get the legal copyright to play any of these songs as like a demonstration.
No. Technically, okay, if you want to get into it, technically we have the legal defense of what every
Fair
YouTuber
use,
screams every time someone does something.
It-
Which, that's a whole topic in itself. Fair use is a legal defense. It is not a right. So you can't just claim fair use.
Yeah.
The only time you can use fair use is if you are being sued. Then you can
Correct.
say, no, it was under fair use.
And let's be
As
honest,
someone who had to take a media law a media law class that I fucking hated.
yeah,
Yeah.
jinx. But yeah,
Technically, since we are literally critiquing the work and talking about the work, we are allowed snippets.
Are we
not the full work, but
that's the thing though. Are we critiquing the work, or are we critiquing the list?
I mean, I will also be critiquing the work as we go through the list.
You can. I don't think I'm going to be capable of that because I will probably not know.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Okay, take a guess. I haven't seen the list. Take a guess how
Okay.
many I would know. Because you've seen the list.
At least.
But you also know, like, you've thought I would know a song that I didn't know in the past.
I want to say at least 3.
You think I would know at least
Out of
3?
20,
All right.
I think you know at least 3, maybe 4.
Maybe. Oh, that's pushing it, buddy.
That's pushing it.
I would be impressed if I know one of them.
Yeah. Well, my main goal of this is like telling you about how these were big hits and you reacting to like the premise or even stories of some of these songs.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm down for this.
Because one-hit wonders have a very weird trajectory in the way that they work.
How
The
so?
first one. So,
Elaborate.
okay, one-hit wonders. Like you have to wonder. Weird.
Yes, you do have to wonder.
Wording. But you have to think like, okay, how are they able to get one song to be so successful and so remembered, but everything else that they ever put out was just not good enough. So there's things that happen, industry things, could be talent things, could be a whole slew of problems that happened, and that's where it's very interesting. I've been on a kick of relearning one-hit wonders and learning about them and figuring about, like, Todd in the Shadows has One-Hit Wonderland, one of the best YouTube series of all time that I've also been going through again. Do you want to get started with the list?
Hey, question, Trace.
Yes.
Am I a one-hit wonder?
Oh, shit.
I had Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and then nothing else came close. Wait a minute, Tracy just gave me a fucking crisis. God damn it!
No, I don't think you can consider that a one-hit wonder because that would be like if an album was a hit, right? Because
No.
that's like a whole slew of work.
Well, I think the video essay I had about the WiiWare Pokemon Mystery Dungeon video that got 100 million views.
100 million?
No, sorry, 100,000. Wow. Okay. Wait a minute.
Wow,
Wait a
one
minute.
of the biggest fucking videos on YouTube.
You know what? It's not there, but it can be. Come on, give me 100 million views, y'all. But no,
I mean-
yeah, like the randomizer series playthrough, it got consistently around 5,000 views each. But then
Which is good.
my single greatest video, or most viewed video, is 100,000, and that is 50,000 more than the next greatest one, which was me. It was just a clip compilation from Alfred Deluxe.
Yeah.
So I think I'm a one-hit wonder. And that's sad
You
to think
might be
about,
a
actually.
one-hit wonder.
So put me on the list, damn it.
Well, there are some people who have very successful careers after being a one-hit wonder
How?
in different ways.
Do
We'll
they
get into
sell
it.
their
We have a
music as
whole-
elevator music?
We have a whole entire list to get through of how people can be successful and not be successful. It's a whole thing. Maybe you need to move to Europe because that's a through line in a lot of these things.
It's
like,
Europe.
Not successful here in America, but over in Europe they were superstars.
Huh. I mean, that reminds me, like, Caramel of Dancing. You know?
Yes, that is not on this list.
I mean, that wasn't Europe. That was more Asia. It got real popular in Japan, despite being a Swedish
Yes, it
song.
yes.
Anyhow, I've distracted you enough. It's like, we're, 10 minutes in the recording now?
So the number one, what they have here, they're not numbered. It's just 20 in a lump. But coming in on their first on their list is Los Del Rio with the Macarena.
Okay, I do know the Macarena.
I was
like,
like to say, is like, if you don't know the Macarena out of everything, you've never even been to an event. You've never turned up at the function.
the only time I've heard the Macarena in 2 different places. One of them was at a high school, like, fucking winter formal dance. And
Yeah,
the other
makes
time
sense.
was every time I went roller skating.
Yeah, I mean, There you go. Like, literally, if you have never been outside at any type of function that involves music, like, I'm sorry, like, I guess you don't know the Macarena because it's everywhere. So Los Del Rio is actually like, no, I'm not going to restart my computer right now.
What?
Find me tomorrow.
Thank you, Windows. Hello. Oh my good. Why is it forcing a restart today?
I don't know. But Los Del Rio, what I know about them is that like they did have like a storied history in Latin-speaking countries. Latin-speaking, Spanish-speaking.
They speak countries.
Latin. They speak Latin. No, they speak Spanish, but Latin countries.
Yeah.
Like, I think they started like making music in the 60s, I think is what I remember.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. And then Macarena became famous, and like there was a radio remix that was the big one, and that's the one that you mostly hear now. And then there's the one that has that one English verse from that one like female lead that was added in there because they thought that it wouldn't spread even farther without the English part in it.
Huh?
And there's this whole entire story. Like, the version of Macarena that you know and love can be completely different from a version of the Macarena that other people know and love.
Interesting. I guess that makes sense culturally because that happens with songs all the time, especially if they have translations or remixes, because that can definitely change what version of a song people hear.
And then there's like the Christmas version of the Macarena.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's like a bunch of Christmas, like, I think it just says like verses from a bunch of different Christmas carols over the beat of the Macarena. It's not good. It's really bad. But
interesting.
It is something that occurred.
I'm going to have to look this up.
In life. No, you talk about winter formals. I remember going to one of the dances, and one of the girls there decided it'd be fun to give the person who won as like homecoming queen, I think, a lap dance.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Interesting. You had a very different high school experience than I did.
Yes. This was actually my prom date later on, so go her.
Hell yeah, powerful.
The one that gave the lap dance. She's fantastic. Love her.
Aww.
Wish her nothing but the best. But she's like, I'm going to give the homecoming queen a lap dance. And she started doing that. And we all like circled and cheered and had fun. And then one of the super religious teachers, like the one who did the youth group after school.
Oh, no.
Starts marching over, and she was like, put that chair away or this is being ended. We're going to stop. And so we had to put the chair back to the table and not do any more lap dances.
That poor chair. The chair, all the chair wanted was a lap dance, dude. Like,
I know, the poor chair.
Chairs are meant to be sat on. You know?
That homecoming queen now has a child and is a single mother.
Do you ever really think about that? Like, half the people I knew from high school now have kids. And I'm sitting alone. I'm sitting on Discord talking with someone who lives hours away after having a professional interview, pantsless.
Pantsless, good.
Yeah, I'm not wearing pants right now. I did at the interview. Don't worry.
No, the interview you also did not have any pants.
Honestly, you know what? If I thought there was a potential that not wearing pants would get me a job, hell yeah, I would.
But yeah, like I met up with one of my friends from high school this weekend, actually.
Neat. Like
probably my best friend from high school. She was driving through with our parents on this long road trip, and she messages me at 10:45 p.m. fucking in the close to night.
That is late.
And she's like,
Seth, here to state the obvious.
Right. No, thank you, because my throat was, for some reason, being...
No, it's okay. It happens. 'Tis the season. You know, we're all congested.
But she's like, you live in Stated City. And I was like, yes. And she's like, okay, cool. I'm here right now. And she would not tell me why or like for how long. Like she just kept on giving me like one word responses. Come to find out is because she was driving like an irresponsible, horrible person.
I mean, fair.
But no, finally she was like, do you want to have breakfast with me and my parents? And I was like, yeah, sure. Because their parents are also like someone that I was always over at their house. So they knew me very well.
Oh, were you? Okay. So few episodes ago, we talked about like universal queer experiences that we don't think are queer experiences. Did you try to impress your friends' parents so that like they would like you more than they would like their own kids?
No.
I've heard that from a number of queer people, and I'm like, I'm wondering.
You've heard that? Not
I have.
Like you did that. Not like you just admitted to doing something.
Well, no, because the first time I ever heard about it was on Dropout.
No, you're like, yeah, I totally didn't do that. Like, what are you talking about?
Sure, yeah.
No, I desperately would try to make sure that these parents knew that I was not interested in their daughter.
Yeah.
Like, that's, like, I had mostly female friends in high school, so I would constantly have to be like, you don't worry. Like, I wasn't going to come out as gay, because that was a crime.
Imagine being gay in the Midwest. I could never.
But I wanted to like somehow convey to these parents that I wasn't going to do anything with their daughter, and so I'm like, please, she's literally taking me to go into her room to show me jewelry, but I am straight, but that's what we're doing. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do I convince these parents that I'm not here to do anything? Like, I am a gay man, but I'm not a gay man, actually.
Yeah, obviously.
Weird. That's a universal gay experience.
That is very true. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know about stealing a parent's like, please love me more than your child kind of thing.
Fair enough.
Maybe. The next song on our list is also one that I think you may have heard before.
Uh-oh. That would be two.
That's Lou Bega's Mambo Number 5. I
don't recognize the name.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No.
Oh my God. I swear to God, if you have not listened to Mambo Number 5, that's a crime.
Is this the one, like, I know of a Mamba, like, that was popular. I think it was a one-hit wonder, but it was, like, a little bit of,
A little bit of Monica.
Yeah, that one.
Yep, that is Mambo Number 5.
That is Mambo Number 5? Okay.
That is Mambo Number 5.
Why is it called that?
I can't remember. I knew because there were no previous Mambos. This was Mambo Number 5.
Interesting.
It was the only one that Lou Bega did.
Oh, interesting. Well,
he's German.
I don't think Lou Bega actually was a one-hit wonder, because he did some TV promotions where he sang songs about Pokemon, specifically the Pokemon anime. And that's all I know about Lou Bega.
He's still a one-hit wonder.
But he's famous for a song about Misty.
Yeah, his Misty. No, he also did one. You may recognize him from a song that played at the end of Stuart Little.
What? Huh?
Yeah. That's the only other song that I think he ever did that had any type of like push, like actual song, not just like a commercial song.
Interesting.
Like an actual song that had any type of little push, and it sounds almost exactly like Mambo Number 5. Like it is literally like a carbon copy. Anyway,
man's got typecast.
A common misconception is Lou Bega isn't from anywhere like in Latin America or like even Spain. He's from Germany. He's a German.
Okay, good for him.
Doing Mamba.
Yeah.
Talking about, okay.
I see no problem with that.
This isn't as stunning to you as it is to most people.
I mean, I understand, like, there's a cultural expectation of what Mambas are and who performs them, but, like, people perform music that's not... You're allowed to perform music that's not just the cultural music from your area, you know?
Yeah, but also he dressed up like a stereotypical person from Latin America.
Okay, that is a little creepy. That is a little fucked up, actually.
I was like, there was a little bit of something going on there that was not correct.
Interesting.
But
good to know.
As far as I know, he also may have put on a little bit of accent. I can't remember exactly. I'm not gonna shit on Lou Bega more than I already have. Also, that's not his name. His name is not Lou Bega.
I mean, yeah. Don't a lot of musicians change their name for like professional? Like we all have a stage name. Like mine is Seth.
Yeah, and mine is Trace.
Yeah, clearly.
But wait. His 1990 song Mambo Number 5 was a remake of Perez Prado's 1949 instrumental piece called Mambo Number 5. So
it was just a cover?
It wasn't a cover. It was a reimagining, pretty much.
What's the difference?
The difference is that a cover is like it's going to be pretty similar to the other one. A reimagining is like you are reconstructing this from the ground up. You're just being like inspired and kind of trying to make it to that same level of what you're reimagining.
Huh. Okay, fair enough.
It's the same reason that I hate when people like take a song that like they've just changed the lyrics, but it's the same thing, and they're like, "Oh, it's a remix." It's not a remix.
No, that's parody. Parody. Yeah, yeah. we've all seen enough Weird Al.
I was like, "That's parody. That is not a remix."
Yeah. I do think,
but his name's David.
Hi, David. I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, I know a few people named David. You know, they're pretty cool. But
so it's theorized that he changed his name to Lou Bega because that sounds more Latin.
He just hated being German, didn't he? He's like, fuck Germany.
Like his middle name was like Lou Bega or something like that. Like I don't know. Like it looks like it's just Lou Bega.
Huh.
But it's like a David LaBega.
And then, wait, David LaBega sounds like a fucking rap name. That sounds great, actually.
Right? Like his name isn't bad, but he changed it to Lou Bega to be a Latin singing performer.
Dude, David LaBega. That's a cool ass name. I love that.
Oh. I opened our shorts tab. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
This episode's gone off the rails.
I mean, good news is neither of us are recording our desktop audio, so that didn't, that's not going to wind up in the episode. Huzzah. Unless I edit it in just to simulate how it feels.
Oh my god. Okay. We've got a lot of songs to get through. Next one, I hope you've heard this one too. This is my other. They're like, let's get the Seth hits right on the top. And then the rest of them you are not going to know.
What's number 3?
Gangnam Style by Psy.
Of course I know Gangnam Style. I'm sad about this one though. Man.
Why?
This takes me back to fucking middle school.
Yeah, it also takes me back to middle school. I remember listening to this during band. Like, literally, I believe it was someone's ringtone that played during band.
I remember, man, my youth group did a Gangnam Style back at like a church location that no longer exists because the building got bought by a real estate like agency now. And I'm like, holy fuck, time flies.
There was this guy in my high school, Ricardo.
Hi, Ricardo.
Him and I, name drop him, but not my best friend that literally visited me. Anyway.
Don't worry. I also have a story, and I'm not going to name drop at all.
I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. We used to, like, Gangnam Style dance over it. That's such a white fucking way.
It is a very, very white way to say that.
But we used to do that over like any song that played. Here's quintessential 2012. I remember going to a middle school dance and they played the song Moves Like Jagger.
Huh?
And we danced the Gangnam Style dance.
Interesting.
Over that song. God, middle school was embarrassing. And some people would be like, what are you talking about? Gangnam Style Psy wasn't a one-hit wonder. He also had his other hit with Jason Derulo, was it?
Who the fuck is Jason Derulo?
Snoop Dogg.
Okay, I do know who Snoop Dogg is, barely. He's the weed guy.
The weed guy? What do you mean? That's Martha Stewart's best friend.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right.
Snoop Dogg?
Who's Martha Stewart?
Oh my god. She's not even a singer. You gotta know who Martha Stewart is.
I don't know people. You should know this by now. Names are not what gets stored in my brain.
But he had that other song that was like Mother, Father, Gentleman. Right? Mother, Father, Gentleman. Like,
I'm looking him up right now. Gentleman, 2013.
Yes. Exactly.
He also had a song called Daddy in 2015.
Good for him.
No.
Okay, tell me your Gangnam Style story then.
My Gangnam Style, it's a little less upbeat than yours was. But the reason this took me back to middle school is I had a youth group in middle school. It was the one that got bought by a real estate agency. And I remember we did the Harlem Shake, but with we all only did the Gangnam Style dance at the beat of the Harlem Shake. And that was the only footage you can ever find of me doing either the Harlem Shake or Gangnam Style. But the reason this is sad, one of the other people in that video was an arsonist.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
I went to youth group at church with an arsonist. And I wasn't emotionally capable of knowing that some of the earliest footage of my existence as a cognitive human being was with someone who killed people. I'm like, okay, I don't know how I feel about this.
I am stunned. Like, I honestly, normally, I feel like I'm the one who brings up the stunning. Like,
no, this is my story.
This is your moment.
This is my moment. And yeah, I'm not going to name drop anything. I'm not going to even like say details of like what this person did, because I don't want to dox myself. And also, there were survivors like of his family, and I'm like, I don't want to get them attention. But like,
Jesus.
Yeah, it's one of those moments of my past that I'm like, holy fuck. I think that was the earliest exposure I had to death, just in general, and I'm like, God damn. But it was wild, and I mean, yeah.
Speaking of Harlem Shake.
Is that number 4?
No. The person who made Harlem Shake, Bauer, has like for some reason been recently reappearing in my life.
Huh?
Like all of a sudden his TikToks just started getting recommended to me on TikTok, obviously.
Whoa, no.
Constantly. And also like I think for some reason like he popped up in like an interview that was recommended to me, and I'm like, why is Bauer continuously popping up for me now?
Interesting.
And I guess shout out Bauer.
Shout out to Bauer. Is Harlem Shake also a one-hit wonder though? Because I don't know anything about him. Is that also on this list?
No.
Good. Because it wasn't that good. Hot take.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. Don't tell Bauer that. So, for some reason, Bauer strikes me as someone who's very insecure, and I like just. He'll reply to something of someone like commenting on his TikTok, and it'll be like a very defensive like reply, and I'm like, man, just stop that.
Is it like straight up defensive, or is it more like passive aggressive defense?
It's more passive defensive.
So like, he's the Tony Hawk of music.
Wait, what the fuck do you mean the Tony Hawk of music? Like, is Tony Hawk passive? Like, passively aggressive?
Extreme. Well, mainly just due to people like not recognizing him. Like there's a whole trend of him replying to people. It's like, hey, this guy looks like Tony Hawk, and he's like, yeah, it really does look like Tony Hawk, huh? Doesn't it?
Well, I mean, a lot of people also comment on his TikToks, and they're like, is that Jack Harlow? Because he looks like Jack Harlow.
Yeah, true.
And then he'll reply with like the most unoriginal comment ever, or something like that. Like, I'm like, just let it go. It's not that big of a deal. Just let it go.
For real. Oh well.
The next song on our list.
Number 4.
1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton.
I've never heard this song, but I've heard the Minecraft parody of it. I know about the song because Elements Animation did like 1,000 chunk cover or not cover but parody of 1,000 Miles. It's like all about a villager walking 1,000 chunks to get wood back because the Minecraft players stole it from him. This is the only exposure I've never heard the actual song, but
I think you're thinking of a different song.
Am I?
Because are you thinking of 500 Chunks, a parody of 500 Miles?
Possibly. I thought it was 1,000.
I would walk 500 miles if I... That's a different song.
That's a different song? Are you kidding me?
This is 1,000 Miles. I figured you would not know this one.
Why would there be 1,000 miles if there's already 500 miles? We don't... You just do 500 miles twice. You listen... It's like 6 minutes long if you listen to it twice.
People are going to go off on me that know this. I constantly get this song confused with Jar of Hearts. Which is another song you probably have never heard.
I have heard Jar of Hearts, actually. This is another middle school story. We sang Jar of Hearts in our middle school choir in 7th grade.
That really?
It was like a really shitty like child choir like arrangement of it, and one of like the star singers of our class, I think, who is a singer like professionally now, he had like a major solo in it. Which having a male soloist for a Taylor Swift song is really funny to me.
That's not a Taylor Swift song.
What? Who's it by?
It's not a Taylor Swift song. Oh my god! I'm gonna have to look. It's not Taylor Swift. I can't remember her name now.
Who do you think you are, running around leaving scars? That one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So I know the song.
Christina Perri.
Oh, okay.
It's a Christina Perri song, not Taylor Swift. The
You can
Swifties
see-
are
you-
gonna come for you.
Who fucking cares?
So we were talking about 1,000 Miles. That's by Vanessa Carlton. So this song spent 41 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 and earned 3 Grammy nominations.
Okay. Was it that
And
good?
it is a one-hit one. It's an okay song.
Understandable. Thanks, Trace.
No, I mean, like, I can't. Like, the problem is I am having a problem trying to recall it because all I can think about is Jar of Hearts, which was objectively a better song.
Oh, I just looked up
Are
the
you
lyrics.
listening to it right now?
No, I looked up the lyrics, and I think it's the Making My Way Downtown one, right?
No.
1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton. Lyrics.
shit, it is.
Making my way
Yes.
downtown, walking
Sorry.
fast, faces past, and I'm homebound.
I was thinking of something else. Yes, it is that song, but I constantly think of Jar of Hearts for some reason when I see the title.
Interesting. I'm
And
curious.
I'm like, why? But yeah, no.
I've never heard any of these lyrics behind those, like beyond those first 2 lines.
Really?
Those first 2 lines I've heard meme to death, and then the rest I've never heard before.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's why I don't like the song as much as what everyone else does. It's because it's so overplayed. And also, I think of Jar of Hearts, which for some reason has a much stronger melody in my mind, so I can think of
Jar of Hearts is a
running
beautiful
around
song,
and
yeah.
leaving scars.
Yeah.
No, you've actually ruined that song. I'm gonna think of a middle school choir now. Every time I hear
I wonder if footage of
Christina
that
Perri's
I wonder
Jar
if
of Hearts.
middle school choir.
Don't tell people what you're looking up to find it. That's
Well, no, I doubt I'll find it, but I wonder if like other bands have like sung the arrangement. Yeah, someone posted the arrangements just as like a MIDI online. There's Night Choir, there's Duke of York's Royal Military School Choir singing it. Hong Kong International School sang it. The HKIS grade 6 choir sang it. That's not even middle school, that's elementary school in grade 6. That's amazing. I love that.
This song is about a cheating man.
Yeah, absolutely. I know, right?
Why are they getting 6th graders to sing this?
I have no clue. It was really weird, but I do think it was funny as hell. All right, moving on. Next one. What's up? Because we only have like 5 songs, and we're recording for 30 minutes already.
Yeah, Soft Cell, Tainted Love.
Never heard. Did you say words? I heard Painted in
Soft
Love,
Cell.
but what the fuck is Soft Cell?
Tainted Love.
Tainted
by
or
Soft
painted?
Cell. Tainted.
Oh, okay. I'm like, how do you paint love?
Tainted Love is a song composed by Ed Cobb, formerly of the American group The Four Preps, which was originally recorded by Gloria Jones in 1964. I don't think this is the right one.
Interesting.
Oh no, this is so Soft Cell did a cover, and that was their #1 hit. And I don't recognize the Soft Cell version, so I'm not going to talk about it much.
Why are
but if your only hit is a cover,
yeah, you're
that's
right.
a problem. When we're talking about different ways to success, if your only hit is a cover, that's because your writing sucks. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Not to call out Soft Cell or anything, who I've never heard of before, but like, I'm sorry, your song sucks.
I just looked the song up. I don't recognize the lyrics at all, but I did find a bit of trivia that I think is very interesting. Soft Cell released his cover of this song on an album called Nonstop Erotic Cabaret. And
Damn.
You know what? Fair. Based actually. Good name.
Soft Cell, I apologize for everything I've said to you. Maybe you did have some creative goodness flowing through you, I guess.
I'm having to look up the Wikipedia of literally everybody you name right now because I know jack shit about people. What's next?
I'm glad that you're learning. Tony Basil Mickey, also known as Hey Mickey.
Oh, yes, I have heard this one.
Hey Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey Mickey, hey Mickey.
Are there more lyrics than that?
I believe there is.
Okay, that's
Could
all
I
I've
name
heard
any
then.
of them? Nope.
I was gonna say, I think that's all I've heard of it, and I don't think I've ever actually heard the real song. I've only ever heard people sing it.
You've only ever heard people sing it back to you?
Well, yeah, people do that. Like that was one of the songs that I heard like constantly up and down like the halls, but it was only people singing it. It was never the actual song. It was just like
when
people
the
making
hell
a
did
joke
this
out
song
of it.
come out? Because I feel like it was in the 90s, but it could have been earlier. Maybe it's like one of those things where like because it happened before me.
1981.
Jesus Christ! That's what I was just talking about. I was like, it's one of those things is because it happened before I was born that I don't ever actually think about it as like being nearer or farther away from me. So it's like, oh, something happened in the 60s? That could have been from the 60s all the way to the 90s. I don't know.
Well, hold on. Apparently, Mickey is a parody
Mouse.
of another song from 1979 called Kitty.
Originally titled as Kitty. Interesting.
Huh. So again, we found yet another parody slash cover slash remix slash whatever the fuck you want to call it as a one-hit wonder.
Yeah. It was recorded by the pop group Racy.
Huh?
That's who recorded Kitty.
Yeah, I know.
Then why did you say it like that?
I just thought it was funny. I just wanted to react.
It is pretty funny. That's all I have to say about Mickey. It is one of those songs that is like so ubiquitous with one-hit wonders.
Yeah.
There's no way that you can say anything more than what has already been said about, hey, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind.
Trace, that's literally your job, though. Your job is to add commentary to this kind of shit.
Yeah, well, I don't care. Have you heard of Whip It by Devo?
Like the drug?
No, not Whippets. Whip It. Like, ooh, whip it good.
No.
Do you know Whip It?
Nope, I don't.
It was used in a very popular commercial campaign not too long ago.
I haven't watched commercials in 5 years.
Yeah, like I'm saying, it was like 5 years ago when it was happening. Like it was a while ago when this song was used.
I looked up Whip It and it brought me to a dog breed.
That's a whip, like whip it, like whip, like a whip it.
Yes,
not whippets.
That's what I typed in. WHIPIT. It brings up a 2009 movie and a dog.
Okay, by Devo, Devo. It's a synth. No, it's a new wave synth pop song.
Okay, I found it.
I'm pretty sure I have it on vinyl. But they're mostly known for wearing this silly red like hats that are just like.
Oh my god! Yeah, their album cover.
Yeah,
interesting.
They actually wore those too in performances.
Huh.
Like that wasn't just a cover art thing.
Neat, cool. 1980s.
Yeah. What do you know about new wave synth pop?
Jack shit. I know nothing about. I know it's a genre.
Yep, you are correct.
Boom! That's more knowledge than I've expressed in this video so far.
This is one of those songs that like I would always assign to a completely different synth pop like
band.
Like when I think of Devo, I'm thinking like this band had to be so successful, like so ubiquitous, like so tied to that genre, but they were only a one-hit wonder, and that's very weird. Because like I do that with other things too, like Aha, like Take On Me's Aha.
Uh-huh.
I also think like, which is a one-hit wonder. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Because like to me, I think, oh, Aha must have been like such a very successful, like well-known band. Like they must have had a lot of hits.
Nope,
when I think of that, because that song is so goddamn good. But when I think of Whip It, I'm like, this song sucks. I don't. Okay, it's catchy and it's fun to say and sing, but like it's not like a good song in my mind. So I'm like, oh, they must have had other hits, and that's why everyone remembers them.
Nope.
But no, they remember them from this one crappy song.
I've never heard the song. I want to listen to it. I want to know why it's so crappy.
I almost want us to take a pause for you to listen to it because I swear you had probably seen the commercial where they use the sound.
I haven't. Okay, I just listened to a little bit of it. I heard the boo-doo boo-doo-doo riff.
Okay.
I've heard that riff before. I don't think I've ever heard the song, but I've definitely heard that riff, and it might have been in a commercial.
Exactly. Okay, like this song is used a lot.
Yeah, that one. I do think I learned that riff at one point on bass just because my instructor wanted me to learn riffs, and I thought it was just something he made up. No, that's from a fucking song.
No,
really?
That's from
Fuck
Whip
off,
It by
bass
Devo.
instructor. Just kidding. I love my bass instructor. He was great.
On to the next song.
On to the next song. What's the next song?
Fuck your bass instructor, I guess. But on to the next song.
I love my bass instructor. He was great. He was such a good person, and he taught me so much.
Well, that's fine. I mean, I loved my piano teacher for as long as I took piano.
Yeah. I mean, I still play bass. I just don't play bass nearly as much as I used to. I'd like to play bass more often.
I constantly want to like post something on Facebook to like inform all the people from back home or family members that I am gay. I'm a queer little man and you can't do anything about it. The only thing keeping me from that is the fear that my old piano teacher will see it and she will somehow oust herself as a homophobe.
No! Wait, hold on. Make your post like via a piano song. Like get a keyboard, start playing this really melodic, like this beautiful like undertone, and then just go, "I'm gay," and then just keep playing, and like, yeah, exactly, you get it, yeah, start right now. But just if it's a beautiful song, then she can't be mad at you for being gay because she can be proud that she taught you how to play piano so well. Boom, nailed it. Her pride, yeah. She will join you in pride. It's still June.
But okay, so here's the point is like, she could be supportive. Yeah? I don't know. I've never heard her opinions on the matter. It is just my fear that she will say something that'll out her as a homophobe to me.
I wonder if we can like be like, stalk her on Facebook and find out like if she's ever said anything
about. You can
find
out about anything else. I need to put my keyboard back.
I can't believe you brought that whole thing out just for a visual bit that like all of our Apple podcast listeners won't even get to see.
Yeah, I pulled out a full ass keyboard and y'all are on Apple Podcasts.
Dude, we have so many like Apple Podcast listeners compared to literally any other service, which is interesting to me.
Except for YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube pops off for some reason.
And a lot of those people are probably also just listening to audio and don't care about the video aspect.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. It happens.
No, I don't care. I'm glad. Do not perceive me.
Oh, okay, true. Bye, Trace. See ya. Be gone.
Our next song is the Ketchup Song.
Huh?
The Ketchup Song by Lost Ketchup.
What? Like about the tomato paste?
I don't know. So this is one of those where I'm like, I have never heard this song in my life. Where was it a hit?
The Ketchup Song.
The Ketchup Song is a debut single by Spanish pop group Lost Ketchup, taken from their debut studio album Hijas del Tomate. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because their name is Lost Ketchup. Their one hit is the Ketchup Song, and their album title has tomato in the album title. Well, they were ready to be a one-hit wonder. They were prepared for this.
Interesting.
It was released on June 10th, 2002, and became an international hit the same year. It reached at least number 20 on the European countries and best-selling hit list. It was number 54 in the United States. That
Whoa!
I have never heard it.
Fair enough. That's pretty high for a Spanglish song.
I don't even think there's any English in it.
Well, so I looked them up.
Okay.
Hijas del Tomate is an album, and it has 4 different versions of the Ketchup Song on it, as well as multiple other songs. But there's the one that got popular is the Ketchup Song Spanglish version. Then there's the Ketchup. There's the Ketchup Song Hippie Mix. Then there's Ketchup Song Spanish version. And then the Ketchup Song instrumental. But the thing about the Spanglish version, I looked up the lyrics to it. There are no English lyrics. So I'm like, I don't know enough about Spanglish to know why it's called Spanglish in this case. But there's nothing English in this. maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just not seeing anything.
Okay, content. The Ketchup Song is about a young man named Diego who enters a nightclub. The DJ, a friend of Diego's, plays Diego's favorite song, Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang. And Diego dances and sings along to the song, imitating its chorus with Spanish gibberish.
Actually, that's kind of cool.
If you don't remember Rapper's Delight, do you know Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang?
No.
It's the song that goes, a hip hop, a hippie with the hip hop with the bang bang boogie.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was like, that's also a famous song. Sugar Hill Gang, not a one-hit wonder. If you've ever heard the song that's like dun 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 dun.
Okay, yes, I have heard that.
Dun. That is also a Sugar Hill Gang.
Gotcha.
Song.
Okay, good to know.
Not Rapper's Delight, but a different one. I learned how to play that congo beat on the on the bongos. I learned how to play that.
Bongos are fun to play. I love the bongos. I think they're that and the cajon were my favorite percussion instruments to play, and I'm not even a percussionist.
I was my school's best percussionist because I actually knew how to read sheet music.
Hell yeah! Wait, how
everyone?
You're supposed to like learn marimba and vibraphone, and that requires sheet music. How the fuck do people not know how to read sheet music?
They didn't. That's why I was the best one, is because I could actually play marimba, vibraphone. What's the xylophone? All of those.
Glockenspiel.
The glockenspiel.
I love the glockenspiel. It's just a funny term.
I was the only one who could play those because I was the only one who could read sheet music. So we had these other people who were on the snare drum who could only do a fucking 4 count, and I'm like, all right, here we go. And during one of our concerts, I was on the timpani.
Ooh.
I was on the marimba, and I was on also a snare at times. But the other one, what was the other thing I had to play? There was a third one that had to be right there next to me so I could play it all during this one concert.
I know a lot of times they'll put like cymbals on marimbas.
No. Like, it wasn't on the same type of sheet music. Like, it was...
Was it like chimes?
No, I can't even remember what it was, but it sucked. Because there were times during the same song where my music teacher would have to be like, okay, the timpani is way more important here than this other thing that you're playing. So you have to play the timpani and forget about the snare part or forget about this part. Because I was the only one who could play these things.
I'm trying to think of percussion instruments that are less important than timpani. And I can't think of any.
A timpani is literally just a boom.
That's
boom,
really
boom,
sad.
Boom.
I don't mean to insult timpani players. It's really depressing.
It's very sad.
That's pretty sad.
Because like we were playing songs that like it needed those big dramatic booms to go along with like the thematics of it, and like, you know, I wouldn't have a melody on the marimba or something. It sucked. I wanted everyone else to fucking learn their parts so bad.
Okay. Flashback. I know we need to continue the list. Did your band make you play Sleigh Ride?
Sleigh Ride?
Yeah, the Christmas song.
Jingle Bells?
No, Sleigh Ride. Do 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 do. Every fucking year my high school made us play that, and I know I wasn't alone because I've seen like various TikToks every Christmas season about that's like someone going crazy with the fucking whip block. It's funny.
Yeah, no, I never had to learn how to play that. I don't know why.
Interesting.
That is a very common song that I've seen other people perform. I never learned to play it.
Weird.
I also only had 1 year of no. Did I have 2 years of middle school band?
I'm talking high school. Middle school is 2 years long.
Well, I also like the first school.
In case you forgot.
The first school that I went to didn't have like band at all.
Okay.
And then I moved in the middle of like. Man, rural Colorado's got it weird because the first school I went to, like their middle school was 3 years long. It was. Well, so your middle school is 2 years. Well, too bad. Because in that school, it was 3 years long.
That's true. Yeah, a lot of them are 6, 7, and 8 as opposed to just 7 and 8. Mine was 7 and 8, but I forgot. Yeah, there's 6 and sometimes. And
then we also had 4-day school weeks, not 5-day.
Oh, that's cool, actually. That's fucking rad. I feel like
I've talked about this before.
Yeah.
The first school I went to, it was, we went Monday through Thursday. And then the second school I went to was Tuesday through Friday.
I agree. I think we have talked about it, but I don't think we talked about it on Rank Masters.
Yeah. And also the friend that stopped by that drove through and was talking, she's a teacher now, is what her job is. And she was complaining because she's moving schools and it's a bigger city that she's moving to, and they have 5-day weeks instead of 4-day weeks.
What?
So she's mad.
God, imagine having a 5-day week at school. Ugh. Impossible.
I know.
I could never.
Sucks. Who could do that? Everyone else.
Literally
everyone else.
Everybody. Yeah.
The next song on this list, I also do not know, and it's "Steal My Sunshine" by Len, which was apparently a song by a Canadian alternative rock band on their third studio album, and it was released in 1999.
Okay, interesting. Never heard of them. Never heard of them at all.
Never heard of them. So we're moving right along, because who the fuck are they?
By Lem. Or Len.
Len, L-E-N. Lem is a beautiful little man from Hollow Knight that sells you, but buys your little trinkets.
Yeah, I remember Lem.
The next song I love to talk about. It is one of my favorite one-hit wonders of all time.
Oh, shit. Are you Lindana?
Metro Station's Shake It.
Shake It. That sounds
shake,
familiar.
Shake, shake, shake it.
That doesn't sound familiar.
Wait, I'm gonna look up the lyrics to this song because it's about fucking hooking up.
Well, that typically hooking up involves fucking, so yeah, I would assume so.
I love this song mostly. One, I remember listening to this song. Okay, back in 2007, there was this massive blizzard that hit a lot of places, and for part of it, we were trapped in my house. And for other parts of it, I was trapped in school. And honestly, this could be two memories blended together of a different blizzard where I was trapped in the school.
Possibly.
I just remember it all as the blizzard of 07. But I remember being trapped in the school. Not really trapped. It was like you were supposed to go there for heat and whatnot because they were able to get school power to the school and nowhere else.
Oh, that's good.
And I remember, one, listening to Shake It by Metro Station so goddamn much and watching the really bad claymation Christmas movies.
Actually, yeah, I didn't have to do that during like a blizzard or anything, but I do remember bundling, like hunkering down during bad weather and watching shitty Christmas movies.
So,
my favorite was Rudolph because I'm a deer.
Okay, but that's not one of the bad ones. I'm talking about like Christmas in July or A Leprechaun's Christmas or something like that.
Oh, okay, I see.
Like the really bad ones that no one remembers.
Yeah.
What I love the most about Metro Station is a lot of people do not know this. Well, more people know it now since it's gotten it's such an interesting fact. Metro Station was started by a man named Trace.
Hi, Trace. What's up?
Can you guess his last name?
Well, I'm
just throw it.
Already
any famous last name. It's Trace Cyrus.
I was gonna say I'm already on the
Miley
Wikipedia.
Cyrus's brother. This is Miley Cyrus's brother, who's the lead singer.
Neat.
Do you know who another person in the band was?
Mason Musso.
Mitchell Musso's brother.
Who the fuck is Mitchell Musso?
A co-star of Miley Cyrus on Hannah Montana. These two met on the set of Hannah Montana, and they decided to make a band together.
Interesting.
And that's where Metro Station came from.
Interesting. Not because they were on the show, but because their siblings were on the show.
Exactly.
Huh.
I love this song because it is very catchy. Critical reception was generally well received by music critics. Nick Levine of Digital Spy stated, everything about this track, the fairly standard verses, the weedy vocals, the rather tedious lyrics, is passable at best. And you know what I say? Fuck Nick Levine, this song rocks. It is very repetitive though.
I mean, that's gonna be true about most pop songs.
Yeah, but this one, like, literally the entire chorus is shake, 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 shake it. Shake, 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 shake it.
Is it that monotone?
No, I am not about to try to imitate Trace Cyrus's. What a horrible name, by the way, Trace Cyrus.
Yeah, because you got that double sound, like, back to back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't flow very well.
No, it does not.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah. Trace Cyrus. Oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna piss off everyone's cat right now.
No, that's how you piss them off. That's how you make them happy.
Okay, that's true. You're right. I'm pissed off all the cat owners.
Piss off all the cat owners. No, if you haven't heard it in a while, dear listener, please listen to Shake It by Metro Station. It is such a good song.
Okay.
It really is, okay?
I haven't heard it, so I don't know. I genuinely do not know if it's a good song or a bad song.
I need to trap you in a car again for 5 hours.
Yeah, you do, but then I'll just put on headphones and finish Doro He Doro, and then you'll want me to put it in through like the car radio because you like
want to listen to Doro He Doro.
Yeah, I remember last time we were on a car trip. I get it.
Yeah, I need to trap you in a car again and force you to listen to one-hit wonders.
Doro He Doro, yeah, correct.
The next one is Tal Bachman or however the fuck you say his name was She's So High.
She's so high. All right. Nah,
Yeah.
don't recognize that. I'm looking at the
Like,
lyrics.
The most recognizable part of the song is like he has like when he says hi, like when she's so high. But I'm not going to try to hit the actual note right now.
I'm guessing it was in falsetto.
Actually, I think that might actually be the note.
Huh. I literally just did the note that you sang, but up an octave. So
Yeah.
Fair.
Well, that's okay.
Huh.
Well, good. I'm glad that I was able to sing the right note just down an octave because I wasn't going to try to hit the one that's really fucking high. But I can. I'm not going to prove it, but I can. And how do I know this? Because I've literally been listening to this song all week.
Yo! Honestly, fair. That's fair. That's valid.
This song is on my The Best playlist. The playlist titled The Best.
The Best?
Which is about 500 songs, and it no longer actually is the best.
You've got too many damn songs, Trace. Listen to less music, asshole.
But tell Beckman's She's So High, like it's I don't know how to describe it. Actually,
I just listened to a tiny clip. We were in the very wrong key. We were in a very wrong key. We were like
Probably
5 keys off. But yeah, it just sounds like a rock song. It just sounds like traditional 90s rock, you know?
It was released in 1999, I believe, specifically.
Yeah.
That's off the top of my fucking head too. That's not me looking at anything.
I'm fully reliant on Google and Wikipedia at this point. Like I'm not gonna survive the rest of this episode if I can go like one song without looking it up.
I don't know, just something makes me think that
She's so high
yes,
above me. Yeah, that's the right key apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. It's just generic rock
very
song in my opinion.
Because I was not a tenor of any capacity.
Neither was I. They had me sing bass in my fucking high school choir. I'm like, I was considered an alto in middle school and a bass in high school, and I don't know why.
They were literally like, "You're a man, right?
Apparently,
you're a man."
Well, like we had ample tenors. We had there was something special about like one of our tenors. He's like whatever's higher than tenor but isn't an alto, because alto is for women apparently. And I'm like, I something special for one of our tenors, and like we had a lot of high-pitched men, and I was the bass singer. I would sing low pitches like this.
Like, sorry, the one thing in my high school choir that like people would ask me to do, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I sing bass. And they're like, oh, can you do the giddy up, bum, 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 mow, mow? Yeah.
Yes,
that was
yes,
fun.
you can. You just did. Love it.
But there's one lyric, and She's So High, that I have never understood.
Which one?
And it's, she's touch, smell, sight, taste, and sound.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck do you mean she is touch, smell, sight, taste? You just listed off your senses, but she is all of them?
Yeah.
How is she all of them?
Well, fun fact, Trace, you can perceive a human being through all 5 of your senses.
Why is she? Not, like, why is she these things? Not that you can perceive her in these ways. But somehow I can't believe that anything should happen.
I like the implication that he perceived her in this specific order. Like, he touched her first, and then he smelt her, and then he saw her, and then before she could say a word, he licked her, and they got a taste. And then she made a sound.
Then she screamed, and she slapped him. And that's why he can't obtain her. That is why she is so high away from him.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, clearly.
That's what the song is about. It's like he's literally self-deprecating himself. It's like, she is so out of... Like, I'm not joking. The song is about like a woman being out of his league. Because... it's like, she's so lovely, she's so high, like Cleopatra, Joan of Arc, or Aphrodite.
Interesting.
Which also, don't know why Joan of Arc was added in there. That's a warrior.
Yeah, but wasn't like Joan of Arc seen as conventionally pretty all the time?
I mean, I assume that it was added in there specifically just because she was a woman.
Ah, yes, because there aren't that many women in history.
Well,
actually,
I'm telling you, like,
sad.
If a woman has to be a folkloric hero, she has to be pretty for some reason all the time.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. What's the next song?
Fine. God, I'll move on from She's So High by Beckman Bachman. I don't know how to say his fucking last name. All the Things She Said by Tattoo.
Nope, never heard of it.
All the things she said, running through my head.
Nope, never heard of it.
I'm sucking at singing right now. But Tattoo.
Oh God, I'm looking at the fucking lyrics. That's all the song is, isn't it? There's like two verses that aren't all that, and then it's just the chorus over and over again.
Yeah, well, this song is very famous in queer spaces, actually.
Interesting. Okay, why?
Rainbow overlay right now for this.
Yeah, I'll change the overlay solely for this. Honestly, I could.
Because the music video is two girls dancing in the rain together.
Hell yeah, love that.
And it's very lesbian coded.
Oh, I love that. Maybe it shouldn't be rainbow. Maybe we should put like the fucking lesbian flag.
Lesbian flag. Let's
go. Yeah.
Sapphic flag. Yeah, and honestly, I think the like Tattoo may be like the lead singer is lesbian because the song is All the Things She Said, sung by a female singer. So, but the music video is very iconic. Like there's so many people who will like remake it for like jokes and laughs because it's a fun little gay moment. Two girls just kind of running around, flipping up the puddles and like playing in the rain. And it's very good. And it's funny because they also have like this chain link fence that they like press themselves against. It's
interesting.
It's iconic.
Huh.
Everything about All the Things She Said is just queer joy.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like misremembering the lyrics and it's like, actually, it might actually be a breakup song, but like
possibly
just there's so many things about it that I just attach to queerness now. If
I'm in serious shit, I feel totally lost. If I'm asking for help, it's only because being with you has opened my eyes. Could I ever believe such a perfect surprise? I thought that said sunrise. I might be dyslexic. I don't know.
Maybe it's not a breakup song.
I keep asking myself, wondering how. I keep closing my eyes, but I can't block you out. Want to fly to a place where it's just you and me, nobody else, so we could be free. Nobody else, so we can be free. This is a very queer song.
Sapphic joy.
This is very queer. Oh, I love this.
This is and it's a good song too. Like it's repetitive, but it's so fun to listen to and sing along with and just jam out to. And it is iconic. Nothing but love for our girls at Tattoo.
Love that.
Which, also, I don't know what they did after, but they'll forever be in our queer hearts.
Well, they are a one-hit wonder, so I mean that they had a reunion in 2022.
That's good.
Interesting.
Did it do anything for them?
It says, however, due to persistent issues with the ongoing pandemic, they decided to postpone until spring 2022. In September, they performed together under the name Tattoo at the Dynamo Stadium. This was followed by another performance. Oh, they're still performing. Okay. They're performing all around Russia right now.
I'm happy for them.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
Go off, lesbians. Coming up next, we have Butterfly by Crazy Town.
Okay, I've heard the name Crazy Town before. I don't think I've heard of Butterfly, though.
Nu metal. If you've listened to nu metal at all.
What the fuck is nu metal? Why is that different from old metal?
Do I need to go? In you metal, nu metal.
What?
Yeah, I don't get it either.
What?
Anyway,
that's not a genre. That can't be a fucking genre.
That's a real thing. Nu metal. It was for angsty white guys who didn't want to listen to punk music.
Okay, fair. Google just describes the genre as rock.
Because Linkin Park was considered nu metal. I think 3 Days Grace was considered nu metal.
What's 3 Days Grace?
Oh, these are names you're not going to understand. I don't know.
I know of Linkin Park. Because I remember there were Linkin Park songs that were very popular on Flipnote Hatana back in the day.
Whatever. So we're gonna skip over whatever the hell that was.
Wait, do you not know what Flipnote Hatana is?
No.
Oh, that was the DS, like the DSi.
Oh,
yeah, that one.
Okay.
Because you could post your flip notes online, and then a lot of people made like very similar like remix culture as TikTok is today, you know, but with drawings instead of dancing.
Who is you Cloud from Final Fantasy? Do you know what Cloud's enemy is called?
Sephiroth.
Okay,
where is this going, Trace?
When I was in middle school, there was a Nickelback song called "Next Contestant."
Yeah.
I think it's a Nickelback song.
I don't know.
It is. Could be a.
Don't ask me. Don't pretend that I would know anything.
But I used to watch this edit of Cloud fighting Sephiroth in like an old abandoned church to the song "Next Contestant" by Nickelback.
Yeah, I mean that was just kind of the culture of video media back then.
And to me, that is the official like music video to that song. There's nothing else that could compare.
I fucking love that.
And it's also about, it's like literally the lyrics of that song are, "Did you just put your hand on my girlfriend? I hope you do it again," because he wants to have an excuse to kill him. So I'm like, did Sephiroth, like, to me, I'm like, did that fucking twink in the black robes like grope his girlfriend? What's going on? Because I'd never heard of Final Fantasy before.
Oh yeah, me neither.
Like, I didn't until someone showed me the game and I was like, hey, that's that twink from the music video for Next Contestant by Nickelback. Yeah, that's how I learned who Cloud was from the Final Fantasy series.
Interesting.
And it blew my mind.
Interesting.
Anyway, the Crazy Town Butterfly song, the part that everyone remembers is "Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly." I can't remember what happens after that.
Yes, this is the one part they're known for.
No, literally the one part is "Come my lady, come my lady," and that's it.
He's just telling him to come.
No, I think it's like trying to come over here, not that.
Yeah. Yeah. So
throwing it back at me. The next song, we already talked about one Cyrus. Let's talk about another.
Oh?
Billy Ray Cyrus with "Achy Breaky Heart."
Yeah, we have talked about this one in the past.
No, I'm saying we talked about Trey Cyrus, his son.
No, I mean, like, I think
wonder.
the previous episode of Rank Masters, we talked about Achy Breaky Heart.
Did we really talk about Achy Breaky Heart so recently ago?
Yes.
Is that what got me on my kick for One-Hit Wonders?
It wasn't last episode, it was the episode before that one, because we were talking about unexpected queer icons, and I thought Owen Wilson was...
Billy Ray Cyrus!
Yeah!
Oh my god, it's all coming together now.
Hey, if you missed that episode, you missed a lot. Episode 20 was a banger.
People are listening like, Owen Wilson, Billy Ray Cyrus. What the
I don't know celebrities, about? Okay? I thought Billy Ray Cyrus was in Night at the Museum. It was Owen Wilson, okay? Give me a break.
Oh man, no, Billy Ray Cyrus, "Achy Breaky Heart." The song actually sucks. I hate "Achy Breaky Heart."
I think I've heard it since then, and yeah, I agree, it's not that good.
Since we've already talked about this, and I've already talked about how he did have one other kind of hit with his daughter, like later on after she started Hannah Montana, I don't feel like we need to talk about it.
Well, also, he's not a one-hit wonder because Lil Nas X exists.
Oh, you're right. And this list, I think, was made in like 2012.
But that's an old list. Goddamn. Okay, fair.
Oh no, maybe not. No, it couldn't be 2012 because it has. No, wait. Gangnam Style was 2012.
Yeah, Gangnam Style was a while ago.
Maybe that's where I'm getting 2012 from, because this actually doesn't have any date on it. No, Billy Ray Cyrus. He was hot though, back in the day.
Interesting.
He was very hot.
I'll trust you on that. I will trust you on that.
Next up, we have "Calling Wherever You Will Go."
Never heard of that. Okay.
It's like way up high or down low.
Oh, Calling is the band. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I thought "Calling Wherever You Will Go."
Gotcha. Looking at the lyrics, no, I do not recognize any of this. Also, it looks very repetitive again.
Yeah. So this song,
I don't know why I'm surprised.
This song, what I love the most about it is it's apparently supposed to be a song talking about an older family member who is singing to their dead loved one.
Huh?
But the lyric is, "No matter where you go, way up high or down low, I'll follow you no matter where you go."
Interesting.
It's like,
wait a minute.
Shit. Are you saying that like your grandma or whatever you're singing about may be in hell?
That's an interesting thought to...
Because like a lot of people listen to it and they're like, oh, this is kind of like a stalker kind of sounding song, like, oh, wherever you will go, kind of like the Sting Always Watching.
Oh my god, I hate that song. Yeah, that sounds so weird. It's so, and like the bass line's so boring too.
Yeah, Sting has done better works, and I don't know why that song is the one that's so like connected to him.
Yeah. Oh well.
Anyway, yeah, The Calling never did anything else.
Weird.
I actually think the band may have broken up after this album, because the way that the lead singer for The Calling got famous was because he lived next to a talent scout.
I mean, you know what? That's one way to make it happen, I guess.
And the original name of the band was Next Door.
I like that.
There's your trivia. The next song on this list is How Bizarre by OMC. And I know nothing about this song.
Okay, so I'm not even going to look this up then. Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck this song. Because the next one on the list, like, people who are fans of this song are going to be like, what are you talking about? Please talk about it.
You know what?
Care.
If you're a fan of that song, let us know why we should be a fan in the comments. I won't read it.
Yeah. Next one is Rachel Patton's Fight Song.
What?
And I think this is the most recent one-hit wonder they have on here. Fight Song by Rachel Patton. This is my fight song.
I remember this one now. Yeah, 2014 it looks like. We played this in Pep Band, yeah.
Really? I think we may have also played this in Pep Band. But the reason I remember this song so well is in 2014 I went to church camp.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, I went to church camp.
I guess I shouldn't be reacting as strongly as I have been to the idea of church camp, because I also went to church camp, and that's how I discovered 21 Pilots.
Okay, I was about to say, like, literally. So this song got famous the same year that 21 Pilots song that's like,
stressed out, like, migraine.
The one where he's like, driving here I sit, cursing the government.
For
not using
Tearing My Heart. Yeah, that one.
Tearing My Heart. That's the same year that Tearing My Heart got famous, which was the breakout hit of 21 Pilots.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't remember that. Yes, it was. It was the breakout hit onto pop radio for 21 Pilots.
Oh, okay.
Because they would not get another hit until Stressed Out came out, which came later.
For some reason, I thought Migraine was more popular, but oh well, my bad.
No, it never got pop crossover. So
weird.
That's what I associate this song with, is going to church camp and finding out what 21 Pilots is. Sorry, Rachel Patton. I have not thought of you in so many years, because as soon as I start thinking of you, I'm like, oh yeah, that one 21 Pilots song.
You know what? Fair. I like it. I like that. That's funny. Interesting.
Yeah, so shout out Rachel Patton. I don't know, like, she had a nice voice. The song was kind of boring. I really didn't like it.
Yeah. The only thing I know about this song is it got very confusing whenever we tried to play it in Pep Band, because, like, we had a high school fight song. And, like, that was an iconic...
Yeah, like, play the fight song.
So, like, whenever he shouted out fight song, like, we had to ask which one. So we only played it for, like, a few games. But I remember learning it on bass.
Yeah, that would get confusing. I don't think we did that because, like, we had them all numbered. So, like, our conductor would, like, hold up, like, a finger number. I think we only had 7. This is 8. I think we only had 7 songs.
Interesting.
We would play.
This is 7, by the way. But yeah. So only 7 songs of Pep Band. Yeah, we had like a whole fucking book. We had like 50. Yeah, okay. Sorry, this is going to be really boring for anyone who doesn't have video right now. But I'm going to teach you how to count to 10 in ASL. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Cool. You didn't teach me shit, but I get it now.
You do it all in one hand.
Yeah, no, she would just hold up 7.
Weird. Okay.
It's not like any of us knew ASL. Who do you think we were? We were country bumpkins.
Nobody knows ASL, but okay, I probably shouldn't say nobody knows ASL. People know it. Obviously, people know ASL. But, like, a lot of people don't know ASL. The vast majority of people don't. Fair. It's just how I count now, because I think it's a better counting system than trying to use 2 hands to count to 10. Like, you can count to 100 on 1 hand right now. Hell yeah, that's cool.
That's fair.
But also, yeah, we had like 50 songs in our Pep Band, and our director would just shout it, give us 5 seconds to find the sheet music for it, and then he's like, all right, go. And if it's fight song, we were expected to have it memorized, so he'd go, fight song, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then we just go immediately straight into it. I'm like, okay.
I mean, okay, that's fair, because the fight song was the one that we played the most.
Yeah, because so, it's your school song, you know?
Yeah,
like,
I believe that was number 1.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Like, she would just go... You'd have to get ready, because like bum 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 bum. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
I found out recently that my high school stole our pop song from a college.
So coming up next on the list is actually Seth's high school pep band song.
Let's go!
No, actually, coming up next is actually 9 Days, absolutely, parentheses, Story of a Girl.
Oh, is there a reason I should know this? Can you sing the lyrics to me a little bit? What's the most important part of the song?
This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. But she looks so sad in photographs. I absolutely love her when she smiles.
Nope, don't recognize that whatsoever. Not in the slightest. I'm like, what the fuck just happened, Trace?
Yeah, no. I blame my horrible singing on this and the fact that I don't have any audio in my ear.
Wait, you don't have any audio in your ear at all?
No, all I can hear is you. I can't hear my audio.
Oh, okay, yeah, same. I don't listen to myself whenever I'm like recording something.
That's bad.
I hate listening to myself whenever I record because it like slows me down. It makes me stutter whenever I listen to myself, and I'm like, I
can't, like, I have to listen to myself when I do things.
Is there a reason you don't listen to yourself? You can.
Because I can't. My soundboard actually does not have the capability of doing that.
You can do it through OBS.
Yeah, no, like it does not have the option. Like if I am getting audio from the computer on one source, it doesn't like actually let me do that. It's weird, okay? I know that there's a way to do it through OBS, but when I do it that way, then it's actually like super laggy because it has to go through a different channel.
Huh?
I know, it's so stupid. Okay?
You know what? Okay, I'll trust you. You're the audio professional. I'm sure. Okay. I trust you understand what you're doing and what needs to work for you. I just hate listening to myself. I don't like hearing myself in lifetime. I'm happy to listen to myself afterward, which is why I'm an audio editor, or why I'm a video editor, I guess. But yeah.
No, I love. This is a horribly boring conversation for anyone who doesn't care.
Yeah, true.
I love being able to hear myself because, like, right now, I don't know the tone of my voice. I don't know, like, a lot of the qualities of it. It's so distant from me when I can't actually hear it in my ear.
Really? You can't just tell, like, through your inner voice?
No, I really can't.
Huh. Okay, fair.
So no, Story of a Girl, actually, I recommend listening to it. You may actually enjoy the song, but there's nothing else to really say about it other than it's actually a really good song.
Pulling it up on YouTube now. Here we go.
Okay. Listen to like the first few seconds of it and you can hear the exact part that I was like,
yeah, because it starts off with that section.
Yes.
This is just generic rock. This is kind of boring, actually.
Yeah,
I'm
it's like generic rock, but it's good. Like it's a good song. Like, I mean, if you listen to all of it and sing along and have fun and not just sit here and be a little high.
That's true. Like, yeah, I mean,
this is a generic boring rock song.
Don't worry, I'd be dancing if I had pants on.
Okay, sure.
I just don't want to show my dick on camera, Trace. Oh, that's a lie.
Well, with that sentiment, coming up next. Coming up next, we have Gautier featuring Kimbra with Somebody That I Used to Know.
Oh, okay, yeah. So this is the fifth song I know by name, at least. Yeah. Gautier.
Somebody that I used to know.
Yeah.
You didn't have to cut me off.
This was a strange song for sure. You know?
We were nothing. I'm trying to remember these lyrics. Because I'm like, what the fuck was the song about other than was it just a messy breakup? That's correct.
You didn't have to cut me off. Make out like it. Wait, like what the make out right? Make out like it never happened and that we were nothing. That doesn't flow at all. Make out like it never happened and that we were nothing. Maybe was that it? Make out like we never. Yeah. So you just have to wait. You have to wait like a half beat. Okay.
I know. I was like, there's something there that's weird.
And I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger. Like a stranger. It feels so rough. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. I'm changing my pitch so poorly.
And I'm trying to match with you, and it's not working because I can hear your fucking audio.
I know. Yeah, okay. I do recognize the song. I don't remember where I first heard it. It's a strange one, though. Like, it's not the kind of song you would hear and expect to be like a pop song. Yeah.
No, and I like love this song.
Yeah.
I truly like my roommate back in college. You remember him?
Yes, I do.
He actually had the album that this song came from, and he would play it a lot.
Neat.
And it was very like art kind of pop style. Like it was very weird and like not very experimental, but kind of experimental. There was a song on there that was like very preachy about technology that I didn't like. Because I hate when people get preachy about technology.
Black Mirror, the song.
Right. But yeah, I mean, I wish there was more pop music that came out that sounded like somebody that I used to know, because it was just very good, and it stood the test of time because it is very good.
Yay! I'm glad it's good. You know, it's a very abnormal. I think anything that just breaks away from the mold of standard rock song as a pop song, you know, I think that's cool. Be different. I mean, experiment.
There's a lot that
Old
goes
Town
away
Road
from standard rock song as a pop song.
Yeah, but
like, there isn't a lot of rock crossover into pop.
As
someone who does not listen to a lot of music, I think you need to back off.
Actually, yeah, you're right. I'm not allowed to have opinions anymore.
Exactly. No. You can't have any more opinions.
No more opinions. Opinions are overrated. Fuck them.
Well, I mean, because a lot of what you listen to is rock music, right?
Buddy, I don't listen to anything. I don't listen to music.
Like,
I used to.
The stuff that you did listen to was rock music.
Back in high school, I listened to 21 Pilots and Mute Math and a little Mother. But that's it. So, that's like
more rock type stuff. Because like I wouldn't consider like Katy Perry or Lady Gaga or Beyonce or any of that to be rock in any way. But that's like what dominates the pop charts.
Interesting. Okay. End of sentence. I'm done having thoughts. My brain's gone now. What's next?
ODISeth, Teenage Dirtbag.
How many more do we have? How far on the list are we?
That's it.
Oh, that's it? Nice.
ODISeth, Teenage Dirtbag.
Who names their band ODISeth?
So in my mind, ODISeth isn't a one-hit wonder. Because yes, they have Teenage Dirtbag, which is she's just a teenage dirtbag baby. They sing it like that. I actually hate the way that they sing that song.
They sing it nasally, like they're fucking clogged with their nose, like they're like me right now. God, I can't. Same actually.
But to me, ODISeth is not a one-hit wonder because I'm pretty sure my brother had the ODISeth album.
Interesting.
Which is such a stupid fucking album to have because it sucked. I mean, I understand why Teenage Dirtbag got big. It's very catchy and the guitar is nice. And, you know, whiny kind of pop lyrics resonate a lot with little teenage dirtbags. So I can understand.
Huh. I'm at the censorship part of the Wikipedia page for this song.
Yep, please read it.
The second verse of the song originally began with "Her boyfriend's a dick, he brings a gun to school."
Yep.
Radio edits have omitted the word dick or make it sound like prick, but most modern versions of the song have the words gun to school covered by scratching sounds, and when asked it was because of the Columbine High School. Oh god.
Yep.
But it was re-recorded in 2020 and it retained the original lyrics.
What? Okay, I did not know that part.
Huh?
What?
Why would you re-record it and not change them?
Why would you put that back in?
That's... What the fuck?
Yeah, so that's the beauty of Teenage Dirtbag.
Holy shit.
There are other one-hit wonders that I wish were on here. Specifically, Timothy.
Is that the song or the singer?
The name of the song is Timothy.
Hi, Timothy.
By the Buoys.
Okay, interesting.
That's a song about two miners eating a man.
Huh? What?
Yes.
Trace,
okay.
What the fuck?
I know this sucks. It's one of my favorite one-hit wonder songs because I love the violin because it's like Timothy, which is the violin that does the whamp whamp.
Uh-huh.
And I actually really like it. I think it sounds great. But the agony in that man's voice that singing about how like, oh my god, I just ate my friend Timothy.
Wait,
so good.
This is from the perspective of the cannibal?
Yeah, like the singer. Yeah, it's from the perspective of one of the cannibals.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So anyway, good song. Look it up. I also really like "Come On Eileen," which is
Call me Eileen, baby.
Which is by Darcy's Midnight Runners, I believe. Is it Darcy or Dexy? Dexy's Midnight Runners.
Never heard of
I love that song. Really good. Dexy is another name for like methamphetamine.
Interesting.
So it's not a man, it is a drug.
Interesting.
But oh man, what other one-hit wonders do I don't know. I'm gonna leave you with those two. Anyone else who wants to go and get one-hit wondered, you can listen to those songs.
I think you should all go out and try to listen to I'm Lindana and I Want to Have Fun. The only one-hit wonder that matters
that you care about is I'm Lindana and I Want to Have Fun.
It's the only one that I can actually remember the lyrics to, because those are the lyrics. I'm Lindana and I Want to Have Fun. That's it. There's nothing else.
Comment down below what your favorite song from Getting the Band Back Together, the Phineas Ferb episode, is.
Deep
mine
cut.
Is, that's the one where they bring Love Handle back together.
I know, but like, actually, I was gonna say, how much of our audience do you expect to know that much about Phineas and Ferb? But actually, yeah, pretty high.
I think our target audience is Phineas and Ferb enjoyers.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
So my favorite one is Don't Have Rhythm, I think is what it was called.
That one was a good one. I like that rhythm? A lot. Ain't Got Rhythm is a banger. Really
good one. Can't remember the second best one is the one by the hairdresser.
Yeah, the bass player.
Yeah. So thank you for listening. As we're the critics of internet lists, I love one-hit wonders, and it's my special interest for the next week.
Yep.
Join me next week when I have a new special interest.
Is it going to be Sims again? Is it going to be The Sims?
The Sims still are going strong. All right.
Okay, well, we'll need an update next episode. But for now, thank you all for listening. Check us out on other platforms. We got a TikTok. Please,
I'm trying.
Please find us on TikTok. Please. I don't want YouTube Shorts to win. Okay. Yeah, YouTube can't keep having everything.
Kicking y'all's butts.
Twitch is dying, which means YouTube's becoming the streaming space. TikTok, it might get shut down by the American government. I don't know. So YouTube Shorts are taking off.
Montana.
I don't want YouTube to win everything. Okay, they don't deserve to be a monopoly. Anyway, for those of you who watch us on YouTube, hi, thanks.
We love you.
Love you.
Kiss me straight on the lips.
Yeah, do it. I'll watch. I'll film it. We could put it at the start of the next episode. Bye.
Bye.